Oh, finally got the bits I needed to put this all back together, but at the moment I need power. Well, I ain't got no power right now, and my UPS is dead. So I'm just going to grab the power cable, drag it to the house and get some light out here. Well, I must have power because that's connected to the unprotected outlet. So I just need to power up the ups and find out what is. Oh, it's got a red light on it. Okay. Stupid bloody UPS. That's why it's been relegated. Start again. That's why it's been relegated to living out here. Alright. Yay! Not so light. And not a lot of creaky, crunky, clunky piece of crap floor. So, yeah. It's been a while since I've done a video. I think about almost 3 weeks. It's not been a great month for me, I'll admit. You know, slipped a disc earlier this month, and I've had other issues that I'm not going to go into on this video. But that aside, I got my exhaust paste. I've got, if I can get it out of here, I've got the repaired rotor, which if I hand over to my previous self, I'll show you how well, not how I did it, but show you what it was before and what it was after. So, over to myself. Thank you, me of the future. Yes, I do indeed have the rotor here. I've been cleaning out the holes where the original diode PCBs went, and I've carefully marked which way around they're supposed to go, so I'm going to remember to mark the new components. Speaking of components, I managed to tear that resistor off, and well, yeah, it does still work surprisingly, but yeah, bin. So I bought some new components. I think I've got enough diodes to last me quite a while, but the ones I'll be using are just over here with my neat little schematic there. But I've got two new 20k 5% 2-watt resistors. You can just see them there, nice and blue. And I've got one N4006 diodes. So those are replacing the ones that were in there originally. As you can see, I've still got that one intact because that is actually still good, but I'm replacing it anyway. So all I have to do now is solder it all together. So after really screwing up and basically snapping wires here, there and everywhere, I actually had to track a wire all the way down to here in order to reconnect it. Whoops. I've also got a load of that UHU glue everywhere just to replace the varnish I had to chip off. And yeah, sticky. But diodes are in. Hopefully they work. If it doesn't, then I've probably killed a Honda, which is supposedly impossible to do. And having reviewed the audio from this footage from the previous two versions, or takes even, I sound like I'm speaking through an AM radio. Nice. Next time I'll use my PX21 headset. Time to hand this back to myself in the future, so back to the studio. And last but not least, the replacement exhaust gasket, which took almost a month to arrive. So it must have come all the way from Japan and was made just, for that one delivery or something. I don't know. But yeah, compare it to the old one. Excuse the springy whippersnipper string. That's just being used to stop the piston moving. But yeah, scorched old one versus shiny new one. Yeah, you can see why I need to replace it. So, anyway, I'm just going to close that door down there and let some heat build up because it's cold. Tonight apparently it's going to hit about 4 degrees Celsius, so yeah, it's not going to be very warm. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I've got this lit as well, it's got citronella oil in it, which is helping keep the wasps away in there. you know, their angered state because they're cold and they're hungry and they want to stock up for their queens. But I hate wasps. So I'm pretty much ready to put this back together. My only issue is it's been about 2 months since I took it apart, and to be honest, I can't really remember how it goes back together. But in the true British spirit, I'll persevere and I'll make sure I get it done. So I'm going to cue the music and do a time lapse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not that bit of music. The other one. Yeah, that one. Thank you. Well, I finally got it back together. There was a few minor issues with getting the exhaust back on because it seems that that little blow-by was actually caused by the exhaust not being fitted properly. So I had to really fiddle with it to get it to actually seal, even with that exhaust paste that I've got there. But anyway, it's time to power it up. Or, well, not power it up, fire it up even. On this orange wire that I've going along here, in my dubious wiring, got my usual 200 watt bulb, so I'm going to use that to try and balance the power or set the governor or whatever it is that you do. Then I'll try and power this up along with these lights off that, but in order to do that I've got to go through my UPS, which won't be too happy with me because yeah, you're not supposed to run a UPS on, you know, unclean power, which is what these tend to be, because it's not AVR controlled, it's capacitor excited, meaning it can, you know, go up and down in frequency based on the engine speed. So yeah, I'm going to pop this back on the tripod and see what the watt is, and hopefully I don't bash my elbow again. Right, so fuel and choke on. Give that a few moments, because fuel tap's on there. It's got to allow the carb to refill again. Should be enough. Now, my elbow clear? Yep. Well, it runs. Bloody lass, I've actually got power. So I don't know if the camera's going to show this, but that is actually flickering a lot. But then again, that's running on the 50 Hz setting. On 60 Hz, the flicker goes away. So, sweet as anything. I'm happy. Right, so now I know it works. I've had a quick twiddle with the governor, and I'm going to try running power through the UPS via the always on socket, which, you know, is the surge protected socket which you connect a laser printer up to or something, but so it doesn't actually run through the battery part, and the UPS is powered off, so fingers crossed, you know, I'll be able to run 100 watt halogen, 200 watt tungsten filament, my LED stuff and whatever's left. So yeah, here goes. And again, hang on, I need to answer the message. Okay, now I can do it. Don't need a choke on because it's been running. Ow. 200 watts, that's 200 watts, so that's 300 watt total plus whatever those are, and that, and that. It's happy. How about the UPS? UPS is not happy, not a surprise. So let's give that another quick tweak, so I'll do that in a second. So, yeah, I'm happy, very very happy. All it was a bloody diodes that had gone pop. So, I got a nice reliable Honda. Sweet. So, generator's running outside now, so I can get a bit of air in here. Again, it's running through the UPS, all along that cable. So I'm going to wander down the garden and see how much the sound changes. Not all that far away and it's already quiet. Yep. I'm sure if I put it like somewhere down there it'd probably be a bit quieter. But yeah. If I switch it on, I won't complain. Well, amazingly, saying that the sine wave's fine. Oh, okay. That's not such a piece of shit after all. So, yeah. Lots of lighting. Yeah. Black. It smells quite horrible. I don't know if the camera's picking you up, but there's a lot of metal looking particles in there. I just wish I had a polarising filter so I could reduce the reflections, but yep, that's some black as hell oil. Not as bad as what we took out of Postgen. God, that thing never seemed to have seen an oil change in its life. Which is a shame, because I put fresh oil in there and I haven't used it because it doesn't really work properly. You know what's really annoying? That's the bottle I just used. That's the bottle that was left over from Postgen. There's still enough in there that I could have used in that Honda. I forgot about that. But anyway, I've got it running again. It's, well, on the scale of things, it's probably about there outside. Actually, it was a bit difficult to get it started again with fresh oil in it, but oh well. Yeah, again, lights running. It's running fine. Well, anyway, I'm going to declare this video over because I've been waffling way too much. So, Honda EX650 running outside. All working again. Yay!